You got some kind of, I don't know what it is hanging there, but anyway.
Why don't you tell him I had Jeff Jarrett beat, did I not?
Calm down.
I should be the world champion, right?
Brian Christopher, my answer to you is... No! No! Be a man! Get up off your knees, punk, and be a man! Don't get down on your hands and knees and grovel and beg the people! I don't help people, I help myself! Be a man and help yourself, Brian Christopher! Don't come begging!
Well, it's complaining about the way that Tommy Dreamer was
Stand
treated.
over here a minute. I think you're just right over here. You're fine right there. There you go.
Well,
Grease all over me.
they're complaining the way that Tommy Dreamer was treated by...
Yes, over the years, we've known each other a long time. Over the years, what kind of relationship, professional relationship have we had, good or bad?
We used to have a good relationship.
And now you're not around much, right? With your contract with the WWF, you're not around much. But personally, we haven't had no blow-up, right? Personally, we hadn't had a blow-up.
No, we haven't, no.
I haven't said bad things about you on television. I haven't done anything. The situation is, Brian, and I wanted you out here because besides myself, you've had just as long a relationship with Jerry Lawler. And what he's doing, Brian, is he's ruining himself. Me as a friend of Jerry Lawler, you as somebody close to Jerry Lawler, we got to make him, Brian, see what Stacy's doing to his life. We got to do that. You need to help me. I'm asking you.
Why is Stacy or what Jerry Lawler's doing to his life, why is that any of your business?
Because I admire the guy and I love the guy.
That's what I don't understand.
It is my business because as a friend, this is like tough love, Brian. This is like tough love. I have to straighten the situation out. Let me tell you another thing. A situation today with you. Because of Stacy, it's interfering with your life. Stacy is interfering with your life because is your goal not to be the biggest star in Memphis Wrestling? Have you not said that?
Yes, everybody knows that.
The top dog in Memphis Wrestling. Well, it's not going to take place because Jerry Lawler's not going to let it take place because the old situation, just like when Jackie Fargo was the top dog, till he stepped aside, then Jerry Lawler made the rise to the top. But Fargo had to step aside. And it's time for Jerry Lawler to do that, Brian, but he won't do it because Stacy is plugging around, plugging away. Be on that TV, be on that TV, be on that TV. And that takes TV time. He comes out here and does a 30-minute interview. And then the one time you got hot at me was because we ran out of the show and you couldn't be on the show because we ran out of time. He's jealous of you, Brian, because he's jealous of you because you're a better wrestler. You're a better wrestler. And the reason he canceled this match here, Brian, the reason he canceled this match is he knows you can beat him, and he don't want that to happen. Can you beat Jerry Lawler on this television show?
First of all, well, yes, I can beat Jerry Lawler. I think I can beat Jerry Lawler, but that's beside the point, Randy. I don't believe that Jerry Lawler is jealous of me. The reason he don't want to have this match is there's no reason to have this match. It's not going to prove a thing.
It'll prove a thing. It certainly will, and it's because of Stacy. Stacy's in her head and says, because obviously you're cuter than Jerry Lawler. All the little girls like you. Even all these people realize it. You're a better wrestler than Jerry Lawler, and that's the thing. He's absolutely jealous. He is jealous. He's trying to...
Hey, you talk about somebody getting a lot of TV time. You're out here running your mouth for an hour here. This is a wrestling show. Brian, don't stand here and listen to this idiot. Just tell him to shove it and come on and get out of here. We're not having the match. Come on, let's go.
You know he'll beat you. You know he'll beat you.
Just tell him to go jump the leg and let's go. Come on. Well, first of all, come on. Are you telling me what to do? Yeah, I'm telling you to tell this idiot that what I do is none of his business, just like you told him before, and let's go. Let's have a wrestling show here. You got some other matches, Randy?
Hey,
hold on just a second. First of all, just let me just tell you this. This is one reason I've never understood. Why is it he called me out here? Why is it whenever anybody comes out here, you think it's your business to come running right here behind them? Is that that true? Are you a TV air
No,
hose?
because what the problem is he called you out here to talk about me. And you two idiots are standing here talking about me when you should be in the back. That's what I'm telling you. So come on. Yeah. I'm telling you to tell him to go jump in the lake and let's go.
Well, first of all, you can take all that bass out of your voice when you're talking to me, okay? And second of all, I'm not an idiot. I can stand out here and talk to whoever I want to, whenever I want to. There's no reason for you to call me an idiot. And another thing, what is the reason that you canceled this match, huh? I thought it was because there's really nothing for it to prove. But why did it? Why did you say that you didn't want to have this match?
Okay. What do you want? You want to let this string bean standing right here have his way? Can you not see what he's trying to do? Can you not see that he's trying to turn Stacy against me? And now he's trying to turn you against me? He's trying to turn everybody against me? Are you too blind to see that?
I'm not too blind to see anything. All I know is I was standing out here. You came out here. Now you're calling me an idiot. You're telling me what to do. You think you run this place just like you have for years and years. And that, you know, everybody said you got to beat Jerry Lawler to be the new king of Memphis, to be the number one wrestler.
Come on, let's get out of here. Let's go.
Hey, well, is that true?
Standing out here talking about this crap in front of this idiot right here.
Put your hands over here.
I think that might be true. I think you might have to beat Jerry Lawler to prove to everybody in Memphis that you're the number one wrestler. I think you might have to beat Jerry Lawler right here on TV to show the world who the better man is. Is that what it's going to take?
Hey, let me tell you something right now, and get this through your thick skull. If you want to listen to this idiot, I'll tell you right now, you can't beat Jerry Lawler, and there ain't nobody around here that can beat Jerry Lawler. You understand that? Now, tell this idiot what I'm telling you to tell him, to go jump and let's go.
I'm not going to tell him anything, but what I am going to tell you is I can beat Jerry Lawler. You understand?
Hey, come on, God.
Come on, guys. Hey, come on, Brian. Wait a minute. Wait. Come on, Brian. Not here. Let's, referee, stay here. Let's get this. This is not time and place for this.
No.
If you want to have the match, it's booked for later on. Let's take a break, Corey. We'll be back in a moment and see if we're going to have this match or not. We're going to have it?
So the bout is going to take place, Randy.
What he says, we'll see. Stay with us. First with Brian Christopher. Brian says, hey, maybe I do have to beat Jerry Lawler on TV in order to be the man here. So he's agreed to the match after Lawler at first had said, that match is not going to happen. Here's Brian Christopher out of Memphis, Tennessee at 228 pounds. He heads to the ring to do battle with the King. Then Stacy. Yeah. Stacy came out here, and she is saying, look, I'm tired of all this trouble that's being caused for Jerry. If I'm the problem, I'm going to leave. I'm out of here.
Here's the King. And the King has had a tough road to hoe today.
Well, the King was not happy about that, and also somebody not happy about it, Randy's most loyal supporter, Brandon Baxter.
Yeah, that's true. Brandon is upset because Randy's about to run Stacy from Power Pro Wrestling, and that's got Randy and Brandon at odds. So it's just the whole thing is just in the air. I tell you, you just never know what to expect once you turn on TV5 Power Pro Wrestling.
It has been an interesting day on the Power Hour today. Referee Aubrey Wayne signals for the bell. And here we go. Christopher against Lawler. Lawler, a reluctant participant in this match. He would just as soon this match not happen.
Our main event today on the Power Hour. Next week, handsome Jimmy Valiant right here on Power Pro Wrestling.
Boogie Woogie Man, a boy from New York City, one of the favorites of all time in this area. Be sure to set your alarm clock for 11 o'clock next Saturday morning and join us for Power Pro Wrestling. It'll be another big one.
Big backdrop from Brian Christopher, and Christopher doing a little celebration over there.
Hey, don't forget, this is a huge match here today, but more are promised for Saturday night, October 3rd. Part of the Mid-South Fair as the Mid-South Fair presents Power Pro Wrestling at the Mid-South Coliseum. Back in the roundhouse.
Looking forward to that. Had a big weekend last weekend out at Liberty Land, and the Liberty Land and the fair environment has just been spectacular with all of the fans coming out. And looking forward to Power Pro Wrestling Saturday night at the Mid-South Coliseum, as you said, Dave. Stamped of approval by the Mid-South Fair down there.
That'll be October 3rd. Make your plans as part of your fair going to be at the Power Pro. Brian Christopher thinks he was outsmarting Lawler there.
Look at Christopher, whips the King into the turnbuckle. And Lawler comes out swinging. And he ducks Brian Christopher with the right hand. A few mixed emotions here today in the studio, Dave. One half for Lawler, one half for Christopher, and the time has just been crazy also.
Yeah, we got to take a break. We'll keep this going. We'll be back. Well, we just had a discussion here as to whether or not both wrestlers would just agree to make the fist legal. There's Brian, he's using it. The agreement was in place. I'm not sure he can do that anyway. The referee's warning him about it. You can't use the fist in a wrestling match unless it's an anything-goes match, and this one's not signed that way. The action continues. Interesting, as you pointed out, Corey, half the crowd is chanting Brian, Brian. The other half is chanting Jerry, Jerry.
Yeah.
It's divided loyalties here between two guys who, especially Lawler, really didn't want to be involved in this match. He thinks it's just, and I think he's right, just a ploy by Randy to drive a wedge between Lawler and Brian.
And then it turned into a matter of pride between the two because Brian says, hey, I know I can beat you, Lawler, so let's get it on.
Yeah, and, you know, Brian is the future, there's no doubt about it, and he doesn't want to appear that he's second best to anyone.
You can't much blame him. The whole saying is every dog has his day, so today is Randy Hell's day because Randy dreamed this up from the get-go today, from the start, and this bout is taking place. Lawler said it wouldn't. We were wondering if it would, and it's right here today on the Power Hour. We don't have much time for it. We apologize for that. Wish we did, because this is a dandy. Look at Lawler. Right hand, and again. He stacks Brian Christopher as Christopher gets to his feet, staggers down.
He had the fist raised as though I'm ready to go, but he was staggered by it and fell backwards. Lawler goes after him into the rope. Ooh. Man, look at these two guys
right
go, both of them down to the mat.
Yeah. Like a brick wall, they both just stepped right into each other, and they're both out. Here comes Brendan Baxter in, sticking his nose where it doesn't belong again.
He's climbing through the ropes. The referee says, you're not going to interfere.
Look at this. What is Randy doing out here?
Randy jumps in the ring.
The
referee's trying to keep Baxter out of the action. Randy takes Brian over. There's a cover. He put Brian, he draped him over the shoulders of Lawler. The shoulders are down. Brandon says, make the count. 1, 2.
And here comes Dundee in.
He says, wait a minute, here's what happened. He's explaining to the referee.
And Bill, out to save the day for Lawler.
Here comes Billy Joe Travis. Look out.
Look out. Travis jumps in the thing.
Now Brian trying to get to his feet.
Whoa! Travis shoved Dundee. Dundee nailed him. Brian is up on his feet. Here comes Bulldog Reigns in. We got a ring full of them. Referee calls for the bell.
Yeah, we got everybody just about in there. Bulldog Reigns knocked back. Here comes the
streak in. So referee Aubrey Wayne says ring the bell. Lawler and Christopher continue to fight it out over in the corner. There's Christopher pounding away on him. Dundee's got Brandon Baxter. He nails Baxter. So Randy Hell's plan.
Well, Corey, it looks
like kicked in, I guess.
Yeah, looks like Randy's plan has finally worked. And now we got a free-for-all going in here, and no resolution to the main event. There was no pin. Hey, we'll have more next week on the Power Hour.
Goodness, what a day today.
Don't you miss next week at 11 o'clock. Valiant will be here next week. Until then, for Corey Macklin, I'm Dave Brown. What a wild one. So long, everybody. Woo! Here comes Too Sexy Brian Christopher. Now, Brian,
Hold the phone. You've been talking all day long. It's time for me to do some talking. Right now, I'm not waiting any longer. I want Jerry Lawler to get out here. Let's get a chair for him. Come on. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up.
Come on now, Brian.
Here's a chair for you, Lawler. I want you to sit in that chair right there, and I'm going to stand over you, and I want to see the look on your face when I expose you for what you are.
You've been saying for 2 weeks now that you're gonna tell secrets and all of that stuff.
We know his name. You can shut up over here. Sit down. Put your little crown right up there because I'm ready to tell the world, to tell everybody here in Memphis exactly some things that I've been waiting, Lawler. Let me have this. Get your hand off of it. All right. If I could get everybody to shut up for 1 second. Be quiet. I want everybody to hear this real good. All right. Jerry Lawler.
Well, this is my life, I guess, huh? What?
No, this isn't your life. This is your life, what I'm about to tell you. Now, Randy Hales has come out here for weeks. Randy Hales has come out here, and he's told you, and he's told all these people about your marriage to Paula, right? Right? Huh?
Well, what does that have to do with anything?
What that's got to do with anything is that was your second marriage. That's what he forgot to tell everybody. Let's talk about your first marriage. Right? You've been married more than once, right, Lawler? Answer the question.
So what?
So what? Well, so what is, in that first marriage, did you or did you not have 2 children?
Look.
Oh, laugh it up.
No, well, here's what I'm going to say right now. First of all, I thought you had some sort of secrets to tell everybody.
Oh, I'm getting to it.
Oh, you're getting to it. Well, listen, what is the fact that I've been married twice? That's no secret to anybody. Everybody knows that. It's no big deal, Brian. And second of all, my personal life is nobody's business. Why do you want to come out here and talk about somebody's personal life? This is supposed to be a wrestling show. It's supposed to have something to do with wrestling.
Oh, it's supposed to be a wrestling show, have things to do with wrestling. Well, didn't I see you standing out here earlier with a Christmas card that you drew and painted on, huh? Did that have anything to do with wrestling?
What does that have to do?
I'm taking over this right now. I don't care what the time is. You're going to answer these questions, huh?
That has, I mean, yeah, let's talk about wrestling. We want to talk about something about wrestling.
Okay, you want to talk about wrestling? Well, let's talk about Stacy. Does she have anything to do with wrestling? Huh? Yes, she has a lot to do with wrestling. Let's talk about why you're with Stacy. Huh? Tell the people why you're with Stacy.
I'm still wanting to know that
Stacy.
this doesn't have anything to do.
You don't need to bring my name in out here trying to air your dirty laundry.
Oh, now you're telling me what to do. I can bring up anybody's name I want to because I'm going to tell you why you're with him. I'm going to tell everybody why you're always buddying up to Lawler on his shoulder every time you go out, every time you go to a restaurant. You're always with him. You know why? You know why?
Yeah, why?
It's probably a big secret to you. You probably don't even know why. It's because the same reason that the Legion of Doom up in the WWF, well, when they got to be old, right? When they got to be over the hill a little bit, what did they do? They went out and they got Sonny to walk down the ramp with them. So everybody would cheer, oh yeah, because they had the pretty Sonny with them. Well, he's over the hill, and that's why he had to go out and find any bleach blonde bimbo he could to come out here with him, and that's why he brought you out here. It's been that way for a long time, the same way with Bill Dundee. He had to go out there, and he's got Samantha walking with him. That right there is why you're with him.
Yeah, right. Right. Make like your head and come to the point here.
What are you doing out here?
All week is what secret you're going to tell on this guy. Well, if you got something to say about him, you say it, and keep me out of it. I ain't got nothing to air here with you.
Hey, I'll bring your name up anytime I want. It's the same thing. I've been saying it for years. Lawler and Dundee, the king and the superstar. Well, you had to go, like I said, a bleach blonde bimbo, and there's another bleach blonde bimbo that's going to walk out with you because you're too stinking old. Nobody wants to see you. They want to see this pretty face. No, that ain't all my secret. Well, when I tell you what, the people want to see me. They don't want to see you anymore.
On. Right now, let's find out what's going to go on in the ring. I'll tell you what's going to go on. Action. Too Sexy Brian Christopher should be headed this way right now to get action underway in the first settle-the-score match of the day. There he is. He and the King, Jerry Lawler, been going round and round for the last few weeks.
Yeah, Too Sexy Brian Christopher here today.
You done ruined it, you bunch of morons.
Opening bout, he's got the King, Jerry Lawler. Hello, Too Sexy.
Hello, Corey Macklin. Does it look like I'm in a good mood, Corey?
Oh, it doesn't.
You know why I'm in a bad mood, Corey? You know why I've been in a bad mood for about a week now? It's because my Christmas was ruined. My Christmas was ruined by Jerry Lawler. Did you have a good Christmas?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. I wonder if all these people over here had a good Christmas. Did y'all have a good Christmas?
I think everybody did except you, huh?
Oh, well, I guess everybody's welfare check came in, huh?
Oh, boy.
They were able to buy them some potted meat and Vienna sausages to eat or something, huh? Well, let me tell you what. Lawler, it's because of you and Stacy that my Christmas was ruined, because me and Sean Stasiak came to your house. Oh, now they're going to play his music. Let me tell you why he ruined my Christmas first. It's because he burned my friend. You burned my friend on the shoulder for no reason. Oh, because Stacy wouldn't kiss Sean.
Yeah, because you guys were in his house on Christmas during the holidays. That's
No, it's because Stacy wouldn't kiss Sean under the
you're
mistletoe.
right.
So he throws fire on my
That's his
friend.
house, though, Brian. You guys had no business in
There
there.
he is. Lawler, you threw fire on my friend. I had to take care of him every single day for a week. It ruined my Christmas. And right now, here today, I'm going to get my revenge.
Well, that's the story for Brian Christopher, but let me tell you, Dave, that's not the real story. These guys wound up, as we know, a couple of weeks ago at Jerry Lawler's house at a special Christmas show that we had.
Yeah, they showed up uninvited.
Yeah, uninvited, and Brian's upset because Lawler threw fire and ran them both out of there. They had no business there.
That's exactly right.
None whatsoever.
Jerry and Stacy, I'm giving you and the folks at home a tour of the Lawler home and how it was well decorated for Christmas. And Brian left the station here. I was interviewing him, and he said, you know, I've got the Christmas spirit. I'm going to go over and I have a present. Well, the present turned out to be this big box with Sean Stasiak in it.
Yeah. Isn't that something? The King and Too Sexy Brian Christopher. Our opening bout today on the Power Hour. How about Bill Dundee out all of a sudden today?
Yeah, Bill was real unhappy last week. He inadvertently, I think, was left out of the highlight video of the year. His contributions he felt appreciated, but seemed to be in a much better mood here today with this envelope. Wrestler of the Decade winner. We're not going to open it. We're going to wait for the presentation he was telling us about a little bit later on.
We'll see. Look at Christopher.
Hey, come on, Brian.
He
Don't go
shoves
shoving the referee.
Yeah, and he's threatening to nail him with a right hand as he reaches back. Referee Aubrey Wayne says, hey, be careful.
You have a worse Christmas and New Year's. It'll be about $1,000 lighter in the pocketbook. You keep that up.
Yeah, he's complaining about what an awful Christmas is. Hip toss out of the corner. Boy, he slams the King down. Big move from Too Sexy as Lawler came bouncing out.
Hey, how'd you like that, huh?
Took him down. Huge move. A lot of action today as we'll try to settle the score today from a lot of events that took place back in 1998.
That's true. You know, the big Wrestler of the Year Battle Royal last week didn't really settle too much, except it was wild, fast action and ended up with Streak having a problem. He's going to try to settle that up here today against dangerous Mick Tierney.
Yeah, oh, he is dangerous, no doubt about it. Big guy out of Northern Ireland is Mick Tierney. We'll see him later on today here in the Power Hour. Streak is going to be here with us, and I'm looking very much forward to the big street fight. Randy Hales and Brandon Baxter. That's coming up right here today.
Yes, indeed. Look at Lawler. Boy, he's just sort of insulting Brian Christopher out of the corner.
Whoa!
field him out of there. Here he goes again, and Brian Christopher finds himself flying through the air. I'm still thinking ahead to Brandon Baxter and Randy Hales coming up.
Looking forward to that one.
You know, after trips to the dumpster and the roof and lights out. The car incident, all of that. And today, maybe we get it close. All right, Brian.
Brian
spits his gum over at Stacy over in Jerry's corner.
He continues to just kind of insult Stacy over in the corner. Christopher's got the King in the corner and unloads on a big right hand. Oh, Lawler, he comes back with a right, and Christopher says, oh, wait a minute.
Lawler proves he's not the only one that can take a fist. He can throw a fist as well as take it. And Stacy's telling Brian,
you're real tough.
Watch the fist. Real tough, Lawler. He wades in there after him. Back on the ropes.
On the ropes is Christopher, and the King looks like he's going for a clean break. He gives it to him, and Christopher comes out swinging.
He's the one that gave it a boot. Lawler had the clean break, and he's just standing there. Christopher again with a right fist.
Yeah. Come on, shut up. Right after right, he tells the referee, hey, stay out of this.
Yeah. Referee was just telling him to keep the fist open. He goes, shut up to the referee.
Christopher goes after Lawler. The King up on his feet now. Christopher picks him up. Body slam. Takes him down right in the middle of the ring. And too sexy. Drops the leg. 1 count. 2. And come on.
Christopher thought he had a chance at getting the 3 count right there.
Only 2 of them,
If you've watched the King for a long, long time, you kind of had to suspect he had a little bit left at that point. Snapped over.
Snap suplex takes Lawler over and down right in the
I'm going to crush his head.
And Christopher says, hey, this is it. He's climbing the rope. On the top rope. Too sexy Brian Christopher.
Well, look out, the strap comes down.
Strap comes down, and Christopher in a little trouble. Look at Lawler go. Left after left, followed by a big right hand.
Give him one right there.
Brings him over. Stacy. She unloads. Hauls up and slaps Brian.
Lawler had directed the referee's attention elsewhere to give Stacy the chance to slap Brian while he was over there. Brian climbing out of the ring.
Oh, look out!
Oh, look out. Up on the apron, it's Sean Stasiak nails Lawler with some kind of, looked like a metal food tray of some kind.
Yeah, I hear the pan.
Yeah, like a cookie sheet or something.
He clobbered him with that thing. 2 count. And Stacy climbs in.
Yeah, that's just a 2 count.
What is Stasiak even doing here?
Well, I don't know. Stasiak's not even booked here today.
No, not even supposed to be in the house. John Stasiak clobbers Lawler with a pan.
And Christopher's unhappy. He thought he had the 3 count.
And here comes Stasiak back in it.
Stasiak wandering in. Come on, Sean.
Over Lawler, and Stacy's checking on Jerry as Lawler's completely out of it. Stacy told the referee, Aubrey Wayne, hey, Stasiak came in and interfered. Oh, my goodness.
I'll ring the bell.
Stasiak, what in the world?
Yeah, he was throwing fire. Obviously, what happened, to go back a couple of weeks, Corey, to where they were over at Lawler and Stacy's house, and Lawler ended up throwing fire at Stasiak in order to get him to back away from Stacy. It was Brian and Stasiak over there, and it took the fire to back Stasiak off. That's what Christopher was yelling about earlier. You burned my friend. You burned my friend.
And Stasiak comes in and throws fire.
Comes in, throws fire. Luckily, it doesn't look like either Lawler or Stacy got much of the fire in their face there. Let's take a break.
Yep.
We will be, I don't know that we settled that score, but we'll try to settle another one. Brandon and Randy will be here in a moment.
Street fight, yeah.